Hey y'all, I'm back again. Okay, so about this whole thing about the United States collapsing, um, I think the consensus is, I think most of us believe it is. I certainly do. How are you coping with that? Because that's going to be one of the things I'm going to be talking to my therapist about. Because if I'm being honest, I am, huh, I, okay, I feel a couple ways about it. There's a part of me that knows that the U.S. government throughout history has screwed over pretty much everybody. And I used to say that the United States government has screwed over everybody except for white people, but that's not true because they've screwed over white people too. It's just that I think white people are just now finding out about it. Um, so the United States government has pretty much screwed over every people. And so in terms of the collapse of the United States, it's probably, I don't really believe in karma necessarily. I don't not believe in it. I don't know. If the laws of reciprocity are actually a thing, then yeah, the United States it's getting what it deserves. As my dad would have said, the chickens have come home to roost. That's how I feel on one hand. On the other hand, I'm angry. I'm angry because the people who did not cause the problems are going to be the ones that suffer the most, myself included. The people who caused the problems, the billionaires, the ruling class, if you will, they'll be fine. They're going to be fine. They'll go on and they'll destroy something else. In the meantime, people like myself, my mom, who was in her 80s, will probably have to spend our final years dealing with the mess of the collapse. And I'm angry about that. I am. If I'm being honest, I'm pissed off. Because it's not fair. And I can hear some people saying, well, life isn't fair. It could be. It could be. It's not, because it was fixed that way. So yeah, I'm pissed off. I'm pissed off that my children and grandchildren are going to have to deal with the fallout of a collapsed empire, if you will. I want to leave. I really do. Like not Earth or something like that. I want to go to another country. But I cannot leave. I will not leave my mother. I will not leave my children. They're adults, but I won't leave them, and my grandchildren. And so I'm stuck here. I'm frustrated. I'm very frustrated. I'm very angry. Lately, I've been feeling very trapped. And I am not sure what to do about that. So on a daily basis, I feel like I'm just existing and waiting for the worst. Yeah. Is anybody else feeling weird just about the whole, just everything feels wrong. Everything feels off to me. And I know that everybody is probably feeling something. And I know a lot of people, I know that people have different ways to cope. I'm trying to fix the lighting, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't mean to, this is probably going to fall. But I know that everybody has different ways to cope. Yeah. And I give myself little breaks from social media sometimes. And I try to do things that relax me and help me to cope. I am not a religious person. I used to be. I read the Bible and now I am no longer. So I know a lot of people are going to just say, just pray and hang on. And I appreciate that. I know that you mean best. I do. I know that you mean well. But that is not reality. I'm not going to get into that. That's a whole nother video. But for people who are not religious, what have you been doing to cope with what's going on now in the country, in this seemingly probably pre-collapse stage that we're in? I would love to hear any suggestions that you have. Like I said, if you're religious, if you're dealing with it with Jesus, that's fine. More power to you. You have a right to do that. Please don't come into my comment section with that. Because honestly, I believe that that is a huge part of the problem. You don't need to come into my comment section and argue any differently. You can feel free to make your own video about that opinion. That's just my opinion. Yeah. But again, that's for a whole nother video. So yeah, so in a nutshell, I'm angry. And I am trying to decide how to move forward and be helpful to myself, my family, and to others, because we're all going to need each other. Because this is not going to be a simple thing. All right, I'm going to let this video go for right now, but I got another one in a minute because I got some other concerns.